sir, do you think the generation of today still manages their situations in such a manner in which you managed?
Akshay, it is definitely it is there now also, but it's a percentage maybe very very less, I can say, and it's not with the kids. It is with the parents. How the parents will be taught, like teaching their kids, and how they are acting accordingly. Like I see one simple example. I morning wake up and I start my TV, take mobile, and do whatever on social media. If you ask your child not to use mobile, not to watch TV, will they listen?
No.
Always that is the one thing is what you do, your children also will
follow.
do it. So the parents' responsibility is expectation is good from the kind of their children. Expectation is one way is not good. Expectation means that make you to feel bad also. But if you wanted to expect from your children, you need to invest your time on your children also. You make sure that they are doing the right things in a right way, and by seeing you as well. So parents, we see that okay, we send our kids to somebody else, either tuitions or something else. I believe as a parent, I have two sons. One is now finished his engineering and is working in a software company. Second one is in 9th standard and going to 10th. I am not sent any kind of to the tuitions other than the foundation classes. My simple funda is, if they are studying from the school, they come and refer the things. Only what they do, they will get the doubts. Right. If their doubts are clarified either with me, if I am educated or if I am able to tell, it's a one thing. Or if they are really curious, they can go and ask teacher. Nowadays, maybe because of this, if you are not able to teach them, they are completely suffering, then there is a reason for sending to the tuition to the right person. Otherwise, if you are not investing on your kid, if there is a time also, then it's a not right way to delegating your child to responsibility to somebody else.
Until it is at most required. Okay.
So till now, even my first one, second one, they were not even attended any of the kind of tuitions, personal tuitions. So I encourage parents also, please think that okay, normally parents look at from 10th or maybe 11th and 12th. They think that okay, 11th and 12th is so important. And is that really your child is feeling that is important? And from the childhood we expect that how many marks you got it?
Right.
99, 100. Why 1 mark is missing? But nobody will see that okay, how much percentage you are understanding. Always I look my kids also. Reading, mugging up is important. Always there is a psychology, learning, reading, learning and memorizing is important. Memorizing means that for a student they need to go and write.
Right.
But without processing that information, without understanding, right? If you memorize, it is not going to be useful.
But sir, I have an opinion here. You have done engineering. Okay, that's why you are able to understand these aspects of your children because they are also doing engineering, right? But what about the parents who have not done engineering or who have not gone through this phase?
Yes, actually, that is what you saw that in our news, right? Many of the students performing well in a UPSC, engineering, IITs or something, their parents are not educated, They are working as a very normal people, not even doing a job where education is required.
Right.
You think of that. As I mentioned, it is the parents how they are giving their teachings to their son. Like my father is not educated. I understand my parents that okay, this is the need of the hour. I need to study for me because at the end of the day, the benefit is coming to the student only. But only parents are feeling very proud of their son.
Right.
If the student understands that okay, is really anything you are learning from your parent for your studies? No. You are working for yourself and spending time for reading and memorizing. If the student really understands that, it is not really required a parent is doing engineering and their kids are doing engineering. The profession can be doing, like even engineering professional, their kids are going to UPSC, law and even medicine also. That is very much possible.
What about the expectations? Okay, should parents have certain expectations from their children? Because I remember my father used to have a lot much of expectation. Okay, there were certain things he was not able to do during his childhood, and that's why he wanted to see all those things in me, me doing those particular things at a particular phase of time. But at certain point I remember I was kind of feeling the pressure as well, kind of feeling the heat as well because of that particular expectation. But somehow it helped me to grow in a certain manner, in a good manner as well. So
and Akshay, pressure will be two ways. Like if pressure and emergency, that urgency is not there, you will not be able to perform. Like a simple example is, you have a book. I always, you have a subject book, like a physics exam is there. There are 10 chapters. If exams are not now, it is after 1 month, you see any of the kid, how much time they will take to finish the 10 chapters. But if you see that before the 2 days of the exam, you see that even they not finished perfectly, why they will be able to finish. Pressure is one thing, urgency is the second thing. Always what we do is, how you have the attention, focus, concentration, that will be a matter of everything. Otherwise, if you are not focused on concentration, right? Even students also, I will always say that, okay, they will be sitting in front of the book for longer time. But always, even for my first one also, even sometimes they may be not feeling good at that age. Even any chapter, right? They used to have a weekly planners or something. And even any chapter, I used to ask that, okay, give your time. I don't want to tell that, okay, finishing in
set a deadline.
No, deadline is the second.
Okay.
And like in a chapter is there, tell me how much time it will take, like approximately. I don't want 1 hour, 2 hour or 3 hour, because that will help them to plan their, like 10 chapters are there, now 10 days time is there. If they don't have estimation to finish the 10 chapters, what normally do, we spend 1.5 day on 5 chapters and half day on 5 chapters. Is it possible? But if you rightly plan your curriculum, right, you will be not having that pressure, only pressure to complete in a positive way. That pressure should be there in a positive way. But negative way means impact the health and everything else.